Have you ever seen one of those human glazing videos? You know, the kind where some galactic empire discovers humans and immediately slaps a do not mess with label on us? No? Just me? Alright, moving on. I've always loved those. There's something cool about seeing humanity portrayed as this terrifying wildcard in a galaxy full of monsters and laser beams. Makes you kinda proud to be a human. But here's a thought, what if we weren't special? What if instead of being space Spartans, humans were the absolute weakest species in the entire galaxy? Yeah, that would be different. That would be entertaining. I've always wondered what a story like that would look like. Well, turns out it exists. I just quickly would like to thank you guys for the support on the last video. I really appreciate it. And if you do enjoy, consider liking and subscribing. This took me a long time to make. Now, back to the video. So, in most alien-themed stories, humans are the gritty survivors. We're always up against the odds, but somehow, through willpower, stubbornness, and a complete disregard for our own health, we come out on top. That's the whole indomitable human spirit thing. It's practically a superpower at this point. But in this manhwa, yeah, that spirit hasn't done us any good. In this world, humans aren't just the underdogs. We're basically the cosmic bottom feeders. We sit at a tier 1 of a galactic civilization ranking, the absolute lowest you can go without falling off the chart. And to make matters worse, thanks to the also benevolent Galactic Council, we're currently dying from an incurable alien disease. It's wiping us out faster than some of the worst plagues in human history. Think the Black Death, but in space, and much, much worse. But hey, there's hope. Every 100 years, the galaxy holds a gladiator-style tournament. The stakes, the winning species gets to level up to the next civilization tier, which is important because winning the tournament also means you get cured of all sicknesses. You think that would be our chance to shine, right? Wrong. Because as it stands, humans are statistically, biologically, and spiritually the worst contestants in the entire tournament. Not only do we have garbage tier base stats, we can't even harness Cosmos Force. So, what's Cosmos Force, I can hear you asking? Think of it like universal life energy, kind of like a mix of the Force, Chakra, and Chi. In this manhwa, Cosmos Force defines your power, your potential, and basically your worth. And no, you don't just win the tournament and suddenly unlock it like a loot drop. Instead, the prize is enlightenment. Knowledge so rare and powerful you couldn't acquire it from a lifetime of work. And who's dishing out this cosmic wisdom? That would be the End Sapiens. Tier 5 entities, basically the final bosses of the universe. They control knowledge itself and act as the host for the tournament. But here's the kicker. Humanity never makes it past the warm-up round. It's so bad, the galaxy has basically written us off. We're the team you beat in the first round to boost your stats. We're the tutorial level. But then comes the curveball. In the face of extinction, humanity needs a savior, a brave, noble hero with a heart of gold and the strength to carry us into a brighter future. So naturally, we get Manhwa. Was it Jin Woo? Anyway, Margin Wall is none of those things. He's cocky, ruthless, and honestly comes off as more like a villain than a hero. But here's the twist. He's also our best hope. Why? Because long before the Galactic Council, long before humans were being picked on by space jellyfish, there existed a legendary being. A man so powerful, he toppled the 4 great sects and shattered conventional martial arts wisdom. They called him the Mad Demon, and after a climatic battle, he was sealed away, vanished from history, until now. Yep, Margin Wall is the Mad Demon, reincarnated in the modern age. He's got ancient martial arts that no one's ever seen, absurd in energy, and best of all, he doesn't need Cosmos Force to throw hands with galaxy-class opponents. He literally cultivates raw power from within. Now you're probably wondering, if this ancient guy was human and so strong, why don't we all have that power now? Why can't we just learn what he knows and become galactic beasts too? Well, that's part of the mystery. There's a reason humanity lost the ability to cultivate like he did, and there's a reason why Margin Mo might be the only one who can bridge the past and the future. But if you want those answers, you'll need to read the manhwa yourself. Everything I've talked about only covers the first 5 chapters, and it's 35 out already, so whether you're diving in now or letting it marinate in your to-read pile, this series deserves a spot in your radar. What I can say is this: Margin Will might not care about being a hero or about anything other than fighting, but circumstances force him to fight for the humans. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for all the support on the last upload. It really means a lot to me. If you enjoyed this little breakdown of what if humans were trashed here in space, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Also, in the comments, put down any recommendations you have for me. Who knows, if I enjoy it, I might just make a video on it and you'll get a shout out. Anyway, till next time, Labs out.